What is going on to you Scorpios out there? I hope y'all are having a great day. So for you Scorpios, you have the Nine of Cups, the Three of Wands, and you have the King of Cups. Uh-oh. So you have someone who a lot of you Scorpios understand that people are looking up. They're trying to date upwards. They're trying to make it seem like they're so fancy and they have all these things when really they're keeping up with the Joneses. So what a lot of you Scorpios actually plan on doing is leaving all the losers behind. Some of you Scorpios are planning on leaving the westernized countries, as you should. That's something I'm doing myself. But for the goofies, no, y'all stay here. You definitely need to stay here. But for the Scorpios that definitely got it, yeah, go ahead. But the point that I'm trying to make here with that is you're leaving all the people behind that just give you a hard time. You know, it's not hard. Being with someone is not particularly difficult. Sometimes it gets difficult, but not always, not all the time. Most times it's not even difficult. It's just that other people make it difficult. And what I'm seeing from you Scorpios is that a lot of you are learning how to become the scientist. Because Scorpio, when you get Mars energy mixed with Uranus energy or Scorpio energy, right? Pluto or Uranus or Pluto or Mars with Saturn or Uranus energy, scientific, lot of knowledge. The reason why I'm saying that in the first place is because you Scorpios you got it. You know, and a lot of you are like, look, you got a lot of grown people out here trying to get other people to take care of them. What is the point of allowing yourself to be used in that way? And I just see a lot of you Scorpios just being prepared for anything. You're dating, you're trying to see who's out here, but a lot of you Scorpios are actually blossoming the way that you should. We're going to get into that because the Six of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, you Scorpios realize that a functional relationship should be about both people, not just about one. It shouldn't be about leveraging the other person. It shouldn't be about using all these tactics and tricks and antics to get the person to kind of be compromised so that they can get more of a deal or more out of the person. It should be two consenting adults that want to be with each other, and if they decide, and if one of them wants to act like they don't have any kind of sense, the other person will leave and be like, okay, you've got some issues, regardless of who's doing it, right? So a lot of you Scorpios understand this, and a lot of you are actually taking it and running with it, as you should. You're doing the right thing by taking it and running with it. A lot of you Scorpios are deciding, you know what, since other people want to be an absolute jerk, you're just going to start to allow yourself to be who you want to be, because you Scorpios have figured it out. No matter what you dress like, no matter what you look like, no matter how much money you have, it's going to be difficult because you care too much. You care so much. So a lot of you Scorpios are realizing that it's maybe time for you to start caring a little bit less. And so because of the fact that you Scorpios care a little bit less, now that's where the curiosity comes into play. Because the Nine of Wands and the Star card is about now you're becoming more attractive to other people. Now that you Scorpios have made the decision, you're not going to sweat people so much. You're going to reach out to them. You're going to put in an effort, but it doesn't matter about what you look like. If the person doesn't want to put in an effort with you, you're just going to cross their name off of a list, proverbially, right? Not physically. I'm talking about metaphorically. And you're going to keep going. You're going to talk to another person. You're not going to be getting so bent out of shape about, well, this person doesn't want to act like they have common sense. If they don't want to act like they have common sense, it's easy. You Scorpios just leave them alone. But because of the fact that you Scorpios have actually ingrained this into who you are, not just fronting. See, the reason why it is that this didn't work for you, even though you Scorpios may have tried it, I want to say about 3 to 4 or maybe even longer ago, 3 to 4 months ago. We're in June, about to be in July already. Half the year is pretty much done. The reason why it didn't work for you is because there was still a level of you Scorpios caring about what the other person thinks. But now you Scorpios know better. You know that it doesn't ultimately matter what it is that you do. You Scorpios can show up, you can care as much as you want. You could show somebody that you care about them. You could show somebody that you like them. You can do whatever. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. So a lot of you Scorpios are realizing, because it doesn't matter, you're going to do what matters to you. And if the person likes you, great. If they don't, great. So the Eight of Wands and the Six of Swords now represents, now you Scorpios are starting to see how it is a game, in fact. How a lot of people do consider serious situations way too lightly. And it goes to show you the psychology. They think of serious matters as some sort of like game, as some sort of, stupid game that they could just play and mess with people all day. Because now that you Scorpios don't care, now you get an actual chance to objectively look at what people go through. And one of the things that you Scorpios are seeing that other people go through is they don't live the lives that they're trying to act like they do. They don't. They'll come to you and they may not even have a penny to their name, but then they'll act like you can't do anything for them and you're trying to do something for them. It's not to say that you Scorpios are treating them terribly. You Scorpios have grown a lot, learned a lot from your mistakes, have gotten over a lot of your anger issues. A lot of you Scorpios have upgraded. You stepped up a level, a lot of levels actually. And they still getting on like you can't do anything for them. But now you Scorpios are in a position to actually pay attention. And one of the things that you're seeing is the Six of Swords. Look at the red flag. You're seeing that a lot of people got real issues. The same, like now a lot of you Scorpios are seeing that a person that you could have been interested in, especially if it's online. A person that you would have saw online that you could have been interested in because they were attractive, handsome, whatever you want to call it, beautiful, whatever you want to call it. You see how much financial problems they got. You see how much issues they have. And now you Scorpios are like, it's a good thing that y'all are out here doing y'all thing. This is what a lot of you Scorpios are thinking. A lot of you Scorpios are now getting a chance to see it's a good thing that y'all are out here doing your own thing, relaxing and enjoying yourself, and just kind of seeing who's out here, not necessarily in any kind of committed relationship, but just trying to test the waters to see who's out here, trying to talk to a couple of people, see who's real and who's not. And a lot of you Scorpios are realizing, a lot of the people who talk a lot of cash money don't really have it to really back it up though. And the King of Swords now represents, now you Scorpios are understanding how deep the rabbit hole goes. This competitive game, this keeping up with the Joneses, this fronting, this acting like they're stronger and greater than what they actually are to put up some sort of front or what have you, is absolutely ridiculous. It's stupid. And it puts a lot of people behind the eight ball. And you Scorpios are absolutely right. Absolutely right. Let's clarify the King of Swords. Let's clarify. Matter of fact, let's clarify the Six of Swords. Six of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles. The Ten of Swords. The Five of Cups. And the Ten of Cups. The Six of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles, this is what I'm telling you throughout the reading. Now that you Scorpios don't care, now they care. Now they want your attention. Now they want to see what's up with you. I remember I had somebody legitimately who I remember I was talking to somebody from Holland, if I'm not mistaken. And I had to stop talking to the person because the person was getting on, trying to basically ask me for money, trying to act like they trying to be my significant other and then ask me for money. I'm like, are you serious? Gave me money for a donation, but then wanted me to send them money for a bill or whatever. I'm like, are you crazy? These people's lives are in shambles, yo. Trying to act like they're satisfying hypergamy and all this delusional nonsense. The Ten of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Ten of Cups is about how this is where you Scorpios' power is. Stay single. If you can get yourself into a relationship and that's something that you legitimately want, great. But really make sure that what a person is offering you is better than being single. You Scorpios have, you Scorpios like power. Here it is. You Scorpios have all the leverage in the world. Stay single.